Good morning, Saugatuck Church.
Good morning.
And a blessed Epiphany to you. Did you know that much as Christmas is more than a single day, Christmas is 12 whole days, that Epiphany, too, is not a single day, but a whole season. Season during which light returns to the Northern Hemisphere. The season during which we follow the Magi in the light of that star to explore just who this young man Jesus is. Welcome to the season of Epiphany at Saugatuck Church. As we prepare for worship this morning, I would commend to you the announcements that you find in our bulletin and refer especially to the Coming Up page. I hope that you have heard the news that we are hosting an all-ages retreat this last weekend of January. If you have been contemplating joining that group and have not yet registered, you are still encouraged to do so. You can find Craig Patton for information to get your questions answered. If you would benefit from a little financial assistance in order to go on that retreat, please come and see me. We are committed to making sure that all who would like to be on the retreats can do so. So just come and check in with me. Other things coming up this week, actually this afternoon, the first of our concerts for 2019, hosted in collaboration with the Westport Library. You'll see the announcement in the bulletin for the Chamber Jazz with River Run. Come on out at 2 o'clock for an outstanding concert right in this space.
If there's anybody planning on coming to the concert at 2, if you would mind help usher and show people where the bathrooms are and just stand around the door in the Welcome Center. We need about 2 people. So if you're planning on coming, just if you come and have thank you very much. We got 1. Do we have 2? But that's great. So if you're coming, that would be just wonderful because we're hosting. People don't know where to go and everything. So thank you.
My understanding is that this particular concert is likely to draw a crowd. So thank you for helping us to host our wider Westport community. This coming Friday, an amazing art opening coordinated by our arts and ministry team, and in particular by Dan and Priscilla Long, who have been working with Renee Soto, an artist who runs the Renee Soto Gallery in Norwalk, who has put together an exhibit of art created by immigrants. 18 different artists will display their work, and on Friday night there will be an opening not just with the art, but with live music, yes, and a fashion show of dresses hand-painted by, is it Renee Soto's own work? Yeah, so all kinds of fun stuff happening that evening. Come on out on Friday night. Next Sunday, Dr. King weekend, we will gather with the rest of the Westport and Weston community for our annual Dr. King celebration right up the street at the Westport Country Playhouse. The keynote speaker, Dr. James Foreman, comes from Yale University and is a Pulitzer Prize winning author and promises to be an outstanding event. So join us for that. There are events for young children being offered, hosted by the YMCA in the barn, so families are all welcome to come. Dana, did you want to say anything about those sub sandwiches? Or shall I just point out?
Point out.
Sub sandwiches available. Order soon. Back page. To support our youth and their mission trip to Arizona this year, take a look, fill it out. You can tear off that back page and put it in the offering plate or hand the sign up to Dana afterwards, and you can be the proud recipient of sub sandwiches to support your Super Bowl party next weekend.
No, February 3rd.
I mean February 3rd. I should know that. It's a significant event.
You're trying to change it, but...
February 3rd, sorry, didn't mean to rush us. Finally, many of you came in and got your photos taken season for the new photo directory that we're preparing for Saugatuck Church, and I'm happy to announce that we have added one more day to the calendar for those of you who were not available to get your photos taken back in late November. So mark your calendar for February 12th. If the sign-up is not on the website yet, it will be shortly. And you can come and check with me if you'd like to sign up for a time. I'm told it is on the website, so you can go and sign up yourself for a time between 2 p.m. and 9 p.m. on that Tuesday. We want to make sure that everybody, all friends and members of Saugatuck Church, are included in that directory. So please do sign up if you haven't already. Are there any other announcements in the life of the church? All right, if you are here for the first time, or you are a sometime at Saugatuck Church, especially a warm welcome to you. I invite you to find the cards that are in the pews and to fill out the bottom and tear it off and put it in the offering plate if you would like us to have your contact information and be able to reach out to you. And with that, friends, I invite you to take a deep and spirit-filled breath. To feel the ground beneath your feet, this same ground on which our ancestors trod. To give thanks for those on your left and on your right, all of those who share this faith journey with you. And to hear this, I am so glad that you have found your way to this house of worship, to this corner of God's beloved community. Here we gather to discover Jesus and to connect one with another. Here we gather because we have been summoned by stars and by prophets to watch, to witness, to discover how we can be a part of God's holy project. Here we gather because the world needs mending, and maybe we do too. And God knows we are better together than we are alone. So come, faithful sojourners, wherever you are on life's journey, whatever your age, whomever you love, bring your joy, your doubt, your longing. Bring your whole selves, for friends, this gathering, it is closer to complete because you are here. Come. This is God's house. Christ is our host. Together, let us worship with thanks and with praise. Friends, I invite you to rise on your feet or in your hearts as we call ourselves to worship.